Hello and welcome back to LTN Pulse, a podcast where we have conversations with LTN staff, missionaries, and high-level volunteers to dig into and discover what they're reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture. LTN Pulse is a part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. I'm your host, Michael, and as always, I'm joined by
Luke or Frost. I don't know what everyone calls me out there on the internet.
Either one works here, but hey, we're back for a new season, a little late, but better late than never. And we've got a great episode talking about and catching up on all the wonderful nerdy stuff that Luke and I have been getting ourselves into over this past, 6 months? Something like that?
Well, it was at least 3. I know that. And then plus a couple more. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say
like
6.
6 months.
6, yeah. And I've had some new stuff popping around, getting into some new things as well. You've had a pretty boring 6 months. Not really anything going on in your life, so I know you probably don't have a lot to talk about. You know,
I've done nothing. Just I watched paint dry. Actually,
yeah, that is true. Oh man, why don't you kick us off first with what our YouTube viewers can see on your camera right now? What are we looking at here?
All right. Well, you said it. We're back. It's been a hot minute. A lot of things have changed. A lot, which is why we're so late to the season. We're going to do our best to record as many episodes this season as we possibly can, going later into the year. But we're not going to bleed over into the new year. So we're going to chop it off at the end. But yeah, just like quick bullet points of what the heck is going on. I had a baby this summer, which is a big reason why we're like holding it off, the podcast. Yeah, she's 3 months today. 3 months old. That's why I was like, it's at least been 3 months. And we'll go into like all the stuff that we did while we were just chilling, holding the baby and watching TV and playing games. But yeah, so that happened. Big life change. Fatherhood is absolutely amazing. I love her to death. She's super smiley. She loves to smile and giggle and laugh, and she's starting to make silly noises.
Unbiased opinion, super adorable. Oh my gosh.
Probably she's the cutest baby on the planet. So if you know, you know. So yeah, that happened. If you want a picture of her dressed as a hobbit with a little ring, just hit me up. I will send it to you because she's the cutest hobbit you've ever seen. And then like this is, if you are familiar with the podcast and you've seen us stream or you've seen the videos before, this is a completely different room, and I'm kind of not really directly above where I used to be, but I am upwards. I'm much higher than I used to be. So this was an unfinished attic space. You can see the pitched roof there, and there was like just a door into this, like from our second floor into this just wide open space. And we finished it into my office area back there behind me. That's an ominous candle. I don't even know if you can see that in the actual recording.
I can see it. Yeah.
But that, well, when we have the whole frames and all of that.
Yeah.
But that's a board game table back there, and board games are all around me. And then this door back here is the nursery. That's Kiko's room, and it has been quite the journey. It took 4 or 5 months alone just to finish this space out, but it's great. It's done.
Mm-hmm. The progress pics alone are amazing. Incredible work y'all did.
Yeah.
Y'all soundproofed it?
Well, or like
treated.
Unintentionally. We have. So this was the attic, right? So there was like the loose insulation all over the floor. But we insulated the ceiling, like the walls and the ceiling, for when we finished the room. But all of the insulation that existed down here is still down here. So there's like a foot of, or like 8 to 10 inches of insulation in between this floor and the next. And then you've got the carpet and all sorts of stuff. So
nice.
We did do a scream test for when me and Jacob, my brother-in-law, are playing Helldivers. Oh, spoiler alert. But he was shouting down there, and I'm like, dude, I can't hear you. I'm like, can you hear me? And I was shouting up here. He's like, no, not at all. So
nice.
unintentionally soundproof. Yep.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Well, it looks good. So glad that it's all settled and y'all have a really dope new space in your home. I've seen pictures of you y'all playing board games with the Cobans. So you're already making real good use of that space. Obviously, the nursery.
Oh yeah,
Asia painted it up super cute. So fantastic work all around.
Yeah, thank you.
All around.
No, it's fantastic having this space, and I'm excited to kick off the new season in a really cool new office. So, still, it's a bit messy. Taking my time putting things together.
My office. My chair is cleverly hiding my old speakers, my old
nice
monitors that I need to sell and get rid of, and it's all about clever placing of where the insanity is.
Well, I'm looking behind me too, and I'm like, why does my pegboard look empty? It's missing a keyboard, which is connected to an old Mac Mini, which you know all about.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, now my pegboard's empty. So whenever you take it next, I'm going to go put that back. Last thing I want to cover, and this is kind of just like getting everything out on the table. Last major change, like I'm back. I'm doing LTN stuff, but I'm not doing missions anymore. Well, I'm not the director of missions anymore. That's Joe now. He's gonna absolutely crush it. I took a little bit of a leave while, like fraternity, fundraising leave while we were taking our summer break. And then we knew that like when coming back to LTN and getting into the groove of things, that roles could potentially change in the best way possible. And so I'm coming back. But instead of the director of missions, I am now the director of community engagement. What does that mean? I'm not quite the community manager. I do work closely with the community manager, but I am overseeing our events and our relations and, like with all of our friends in this similar space. I'm still going on mission trips. I'm planning to be at PAX Unplugged. Woo. And you should too. If you're listening to this, you should come to PAX Unplugged with us. But anyway, that's enough about me. Those are all the major changes. Room, baby. Position.
Nice. I got a new position too, but
Oh, tell me about it. You take it away.
Yeah.
Or don't, if you don't want
to. Super short. I mentioned before in which other places. So I produce podcasts for my day job. And with the organization I work with, I've bumped up from, digital audio producer to senior producer and studio operations lead, which mostly means that I have to deal with a lot of the mess that comes from the absolute semi-catastrophe that has come along with the new studio construction in our office headquarters. So it's fun. It's fun. I get to play with toys like, gosh, what do we get today? We got some Yellow Tech Mika microphone boom arms. And it's the brand that they use on Conan. Just Conan's podcast, if you ever see that, it's what they look like. But here's like the dumb, crazy thing that you get to do when you work for a large organization that throws money around. Like, so my inexpensive boom arm here was like under $100, like pretty standard price for like just a boom arm to have in your home office and studio setup. These boom arms per arm were $640, and that does not include the mounting, like with the piece of hardware that mounts to the back of the Forecast brand desk, which that was probably like another 100 easy on top of that for a little thing that slides in a rail for accessories. Dude, numbers are dumb when you get to like corporate, like quote unquote professional stuff, and it's all just make believe nonsense. That's what I've learned from that.
But you get to play with it all.
Exactly. But anyway, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
So Luke, tell us.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Luke, tell us what you've been doing while you've been constructing and fathering.
Oh, where you want me to start? We're doing reading, watching, playing,
Yes, we'll start
experiencing.
reading. We'll switch off on reading.
Yeah. Well, then I pass.
Okay. I thought you read something.
No, so I started something. It's the same thing I said, I think, on our last probably season finale last season was I started Soul Care. I haven't finished it because I'm a terrible reader. I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm going to get, so much reading done because I downloaded a ton of audiobooks and I'm like, cool, I can hold a baby. I can listen to an audiobook. But then in all reality, like Asia and I just watched TV and played games on Switch and my iPhone. And it's just, I didn't read anything like other than, the typical Bible reading and whatnot, rule books, subtitles.
It's rule book subtitles. Yeah, sure.
So I'm sorry, dear listeners, that I let you down and I did not read anything, but I still have all my audiobooks and I need to read them. So
yeah, there you go.
My bad, chat. My bad.
Mine's not a whole lot better. I did read a book, but it was like 80 pages and it took me, I don't know, less like half of an afternoon. It was so short, but it's a worthwhile read. It's called Plastic Donuts and it's about giving. It's about tithing. And, I think it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people. Sure. I love the way that it presents it. The general concept being like the author, who's a pastor, one weekend afternoon, his like toddler daughter came up to him and gave him a plastic donut from like one of her toy sets, and he took it and acted so excited, like, oh, it's gonna be so delicious, it looks so great, yada yada yada, and just like, a smile lit up on her face. She was so happy, she was so joyful, and the connection is like God doesn't like need our money, like our tithing money to do because what he needs to do, because he can just do it. He's God. But he wants us to be joyful like the author's daughter is, in giving him these kinds of things. And it's a great kind of foundation for the rest of the book. And what I love about it, the big takeaway from it, is that like at the end of it, I felt challenged and encouraged to give more. Like it does a whole lot of talking about like the 10% and like numbers and stuff like that, and biblical historical sort of precedences for tithe. And what I love coming away with it is like, what you're giving now, really think about it and challenge yourself to like, could you be giving more? And hits you in the right ways for that. And I was like, you know what? Shoot, man, I could. And so I started doing it.
Nice.
And like, man,
very cool.
I like being able to give away that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know. It helps me feel a little deeper in that respect. I don't know.
Very cool.
Big,
that sounds awesome.
Big recommendation on that one. It's small, so it's probably super cheap, and
I could do 80 pages.
Yeah, take like 90 minutes. It's super quick, and it's like small as in like little too, like that big.
Yeah.
So it goes real fast. Big text.
Bite size.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Okay.
On that note.
Yep. What do you watch? What have you been watching?
Oh, dude. What haven't I been watching?
Yeah, I'm looking at your list. It's you got a lot there.
Yeah, so again, you have a baby. They don't do anything for like the first several weeks. Except they just want to be held and sleep. And so we just chilled in bed most of the time or on the couch, like watching TV and that. And so funny thing is, in like a month or maybe less than a month, I don't even know if it tracks this, but in about a month, Asia and I watched Modern Family in its entirety from episode 1 until the very end, which is like 12 seasons or something. And they're not the short seasons. They're like the 22 episode seasons.
Oh yeah.
But like that's all we did is watch Modern Family and hold a baby. And it's hilarious. Like oh my gosh, it's so witty, and everyone is funny. Even the kids, man.
Oh my god. Yes. And every season, it holds up through the whole series.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's great. And I know you've been watching it.
Oh yeah, we finished it.
Oh, you did finish it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a favorite character?
Oh, Phil Dunphy, all the way.
Okay. Besides Phil, I guess. Dude, I love it. Okay.
Maybe Luke. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Like especially young Luke, like elementary, middle school age. I like Luke.
Young Luke. Older Luke, I don't know, man.
Yeah, a little weirder.
Not my favorite, but it's okay. No, I think other than Phil and his magic and how his magic tricks just like get better and like insanely good.
Oh yeah,
it's hilarious. I think a close second would be great. Now I'm blanking on her name, Lily.
Oh Lily. My gosh, yes. Lily gets
dude.
She grows into that role so dadgum well. Oh
She's
my gosh,
so funny. She's so funny. I love her to death.
Oh yeah, Modern Family is fantastic.
Yeah, so watch that. A lot of that, obviously. And then we were in just like the family like vibe sitcom kind of comedy. And I remembered back in the day when it was live, I can't remember what year it came out, but there's a show called Baby Daddy. And it's a story of like, it's this guy and his best friend living in an apartment. His brother moves in. He's a hockey player for the New York. I'm already forgetting what.
I have no idea. Can't help you.
Matthew Warmbier, can you slide into the comments and remind me what the New York hockey team is? I'm blanking. I just watched the show and I'm blanking. But anyway, he ends up moving in, and like the very first episode pilot, like there's a knock at the door. He opens it and like there's a baby, and it's his. And so it's just like, it's pretty comedic. His mom steps in, his best friend, and like everyone's just like helping raise this kid, and it's pretty funny and lighthearted. And so another kind of like right alongside with that, Modern Family, just fun, easy watch.
Nice.
And then just so like new stuff that we're like kind of, you know, keeping up with and like pacing ourselves because, you know, HBO Max and Hulu only gives us one episode a week. Peacemaker, because little backstory on that, watched Superman as well this summer. Asia and I took turns. She went and watched it, and then I went and watched it. But dude, Superman, it's a good movie. James Gunn, man.
Okay.
I know all you Snyder peeps out there are like, not my Superman. I'm telling you, this is my Superman. It's so fun and not boring. I'm so bored with Superman. Usually, I think he's a boring character. It's like, oh, nothing can hurt me except a rock. And it's like, oh, I'm above everyone in justice and I can't do any wrong. And then you got this Superman who's just raw and has emotion and does get beat up, but he's still like bulletproof. But like if he's going against other metahumans, it's like, dude, there's an actual fight and it's entertaining and super funny too. And the whole cast, strong cast and amount of characters, so good. And I just, after that, I wanted more. I wanted to watch it again. I wanted more content. And so I started Peacemaker. Not for families, not for kids.
You don't say.
Not for a lot of people. So don't take it and say like, oh yeah, Love Thy Nerd said I need to watch Peacemaker. Do your research. It is for mature audiences. But like, man, the storytelling, like James Gunn is just so good at storytelling. And I liked it. I don't typically like stuff like that, but I liked it. So we're watching the second season now. And then also watching High Potential, which is, I think I talked about it in a previous episode.
Yeah.
Again, it's this lady. She's got, I forget what it's called exactly, but she's like hyper focused. She can like see all these little details that other people can't. Reminds me a lot of Psych, except a little bit more serious. Still has some comedy, but like it's a little more serious, a little darker. But James Roday, Sean Spencer, he directs a few episodes.
Nice.
And they're good.
It's really Caitlin good. Olsen, Sweet Tea from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, it's her, which I haven't seen It's Always Sunny, but Jacob does, and he watches that, and he watched an episode with us, and he's like, dude, it's so weird to see her in that role. But yeah, I've been watching that. There's a new episode every Tuesday.
Nice.
Or Wednesday, one of the days. And then last but not least, I did watch Fantastic Four as well. I gotta be honest, as much of a Marvel fan as I am, I loved Fantastic Four. Superman hit it for me. Like, it's just good.
Okay.
So, right. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And it's not even everything I've watched this summer. So sorry. What about you, man?
Well, I finished watching Psych, except for the movies. We went through the series, loved it. Go. Oh my gosh. So good. So good.
Yeah. Did you watch the musical?
No.
Okay. So not the musical, not the movies.
Yeah, we need to watch all of those. Just to cap it all off. But what I just finished watching today at lunch, actually, was The Expanse. And this was a Daniel Coben recommendation. And I tried watching it years ago. For some reason, couldn't really get into it. Gave it another run. And for me, it was a couple episodes to like really get where I feel like it got good. But man, it's fantastic. It's some of the best sci-fi around. They do like the semi like kind of hard sci-fi stuff really well, like discussing, like high G maneuvers and things like that. So any kind of like space fights and dog fights feel much more grounded. Like when they're shooting at each other in space, bullets go through the hull. Like when they go into a fight, everybody suits up in like their vac suits or space suits.
Yeah.
Because of that, like the real danger isn't like, the something getting hit on the ship. It's a bullet going through the ship and hitting a person kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it gets weird sci-fi. Like there's, definitely more fantastical things about it as well. But the story is so good. The characters go from really good to just fantastic, especially like when they find their groove, maybe midway season 1, you're off to the races and it's great. There's only 6 seasons. I say only because they didn't finish it. Like there's one story thread that would need to continue, but the way that they ended it is nice and feels like, okay, it's over. It's not over because this thing going on, but like it's over. Done. Like we got it. Cannot recommend it enough. It's definitely PG-14 kind of thing. There may be some spicy scenes, nothing too graphic by any means, but like it's language, all that kind of stuff. TV-17, let's call it that. But like it is it's really, really good for our college age and above audiences, probably kind of thing. Big recommendation on that. A whole bunch of anime. Been watching a whole bunch of anime. Dr. Stone, a name that starts with G that's new that I can't remember. It's like Gachibura or something like that. I don't know. Dandadan, and I feel like there's one more in my rotation, but those 3 are like the top. I finished Shangri-La Frontier. Freyren, what's that one? Freyren.
You're asking the wrong guy.
If you're watching it and you get into anime, it's about the white-haired elf girl That one I huge recommend. Was not sure about it. It's like almost like a slow, more meditative anime because it's about a like heroic character after the grand like big quest journey.
Yeah.
And man, yeah, the first maybe 6 or so episodes are like really slow paced, but like just fantastic. Like just really human and emotional kind of stuff. Really good. Big recommendation on that. And then in terms of movies, watch Sonic 3
Nice.
a few weeks back. It's good. They keep making them and they keep being good. Like they're just fun.
I haven't seen the third one. I haven't seen the second one. I gotta watch them all. I've seen the first one. It's great. I don't have anything against them. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's not a like must see. If you're missing it, you're hugely missing out. Like if you want to watch a movie on a weekend, something like that, it's a great recommendation. You're gonna have a good time. They've already approved Sonic 4, but it's in like 2 years from now, so we'll forget about it by the time it's around. But yeah, tons of fun, and I'll mention it. We won't get into it, but K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. We've seen it.
We talked about it. Luke and I did in our sort of like pre-pro meeting last week. We may have to like dedicate an episode to it. I don't know, but it's good. It's good.
That one, I will say LTN does recommend. Grab the family, go watch that if you haven't already, which you probably have.
Yeah.
Dude, it took the world by storm.
Right? Oh my gosh.
My pastor referenced it like from the front, from the
the pulpit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's hilarious. Everyone loves it. So,
and you should too.
But yeah,
if you haven't seen it, just do it. Just watch it.
So Asia watched it while we were in the hospital, like waiting for Kiko to arrive. I fell asleep, but like we watched it together later. But I mean, that's how. Yeah, she watched it, loved it, and then it just exploded. And I think in a week she watched it like 6 or 7 times.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, real good.
So Luke, you've been playing Helldivers 2. You've been back in spreading liberty across the system,
dude. Yeah, so it was like 200 days. So like when you log in, it tells you like, hey, we last saw you. If you haven't played it, it's so self-aware and hilarious and awesome. And so it's just like, hey, it's been 200 days since you last served in the war. Like, where have you been? Also, here's all of the stuff that we've earned while you've been gone and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
The reason I hopped back in is because they dropped it on the Xbox. So it's a PlayStation game, but I play on PC.
Mm-hmm.
And they just brought it to the Xbox. And with that, they also dropped like a little DLC that is Halo Reach.
Oh.
Or not Reach. Sorry.
ODST?
Halo ODST.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And since I started playing Helldivers 2, I was saying like, this is just Halo ODST. And I'm like, I'm cool because I know something. Like Halo did this first. And it's like, nobody cares, dude. But I was just like, I think even when I streamed it, some of my streams were titled like playing off-brand Halo ODST. So they just made it Halo ODST, and you could get armor, Halo armor, the ODST like troop armor, the rookie armor that you actually play as, and some of the weapons like the ARs in there and stuff. So super fun. But I got into it. Like a lot of my Xbox friends are playing it, so I've been playing with them. And
pop quiz: what does ODST stand for?
I used to know this. Drop troop, drop support troop, something. I don't know.
No, I gotta look it up.
Oh wow, you're asking me and don't even
because
have
now
the
you're
answer
getting now
yourself.
you're making me think that I don't know what it stands for. Okay, no, I had it right. Orbital Drop Shock Troopers.
I knew it. I had drop and troopers.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, you would have gotten orbital pretty easy, given a 10 more seconds.
Yeah. No, I did know, and but yeah, I'm old now and I forget things. That game.
It's like 5, 6, maybe.
Yeah, dude, I remember buying that game and I didn't even have an Xbox. My friend did, and I was just like, I showed up at his house and I'm like, I'm playing this game. Get out of my way.
Yep.
Oh, so good, such a good game. But yeah, Helldivers 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then while I was holding the baby, I played a lot. This isn't on my list, so this is a surprise to you, but I think we've talked about it. But I played a lot of Fortnite, but on my phone.
Oh, yes. No, we did talk about this.
I played Fortnite Mobile, and I gotta tell you, I get way more wins on that because you're just challenging bots. So if you want to help your self-esteem and feel good, just download Fortnite on your phone and rake in the dubs. Funny enough, there's some Halo content that you can unlock as well in that. So Halo's just everywhere.
It's all connected.
So yeah, I played a ton of that. I still play it because I'm a loser. And Clash Royale, my brother-in-law got me into that, and I am on a grind to 6,000 trophies so then I can join his clan. But
oh my gosh,
dude,
I'm
a mobile gamer.
It's a lifestyle, man. You get like Clash Royale is like, that's dedication.
Yeah. And it's funny because like we'll just vent to each other when it's just like, dude, I was going against like people my level, and then like all out of nowhere this like maxed out player like I get pinned against and I just lose and I lost all my progress and I'm so sad. It's really funny. But yeah, that's all I'm playing. Besides some board games, playing some really chill board games like A Place for All My Books.
Mm-hmm.
Which is from Smirk and Dagger, and it is a great little easy worker placement game. You're playing as an introvert who does projects at home, like organizing their books, and you're doing that. And every time you do a small project or complete a project, you gain social battery. And then once you have enough social battery, you could go into town to buy more books to bring home and organize. But going to town drains your social battery. So you got to come back home and reorganize everything to gain that back and then go back to town. And it's just hilarious and chill and fun and a great little game.
I love it.
We played it a couple times already. If you're into board games, you should find it because it's super fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing as a dad. Helldivers and Clash Royale and mobile Fortnite.
Sounds pretty great.
What about you? What are you playing? Anything?
Not a whole lot, which is totally fine and chill. Kicking it off, just this past weekend, I felt in the mood for a new chill game, new cozy game. So I checked out Discounty, like discount with a Y at the end. So it's like kind of like, in a way, Stardew Valley, but you're running a convenience store called Discounty.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's the same kind of like premise. An older relative reaches out to you and it's like, hey, I know you don't like your life in the city. Come live in this small town. And instead of starting a farm, you're running basically discount convenience store. And so you get to know people in the town. It's really small. So there's only like 10 or so other people you got to deal with. But the gameplay loop is you get up in the morning, you got a few hours before the store opens. The store opens. It's really funny. Like, it's a mechanic that time moves faster when you're in the store. So like while you're working, like time moves faster because time goes by faster because you're working.
Yeah, you're working. I see.
Your the basic premise of that, of like running the store, is making sure stuff is stocked on the shelves, and then customers go to the cash or to the cash register, and you ring up their items and check them out, and there you go. And so it's a fun little kind of thing, keeping up with that. bringing people up and, expanding the story, getting to know some stuff going on around the town kind of thing. It's a little more like active and involved than Stardew is, but it's similar vibes, great music, similar kind of like animation and styling. So
Nice.
this is a good one. But the big one that I'm doing right now, Silk Song. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I love it. And I'm not ashamed about it. I understand all the criticism. Like, it is hard.
So is the first one.
So it's harder. It is harder than the first one, for sure.
Okay.
Like, I actually intentionally didn't like pick up and play the first one before, like, for a long time before this, so that I wouldn't have any like muscle memorization and kind of thing.
Comparison.
So yeah, a lot of like the mechanic. There are a lot of different mechanics to hornet your character, and I like people just are so like they just wanted Hollow Knight again, and in a lot of ways it is. But in a lot of ways it isn't, and I think that's okay. It's okay. Like, it should be fine. We have Hollow Knight with a ton of expansions, and you can spend 50 hours, 112%ing that. I'm like probably 40 hours ish into Silk Song, and I'm not even finished with Act 2 of 3. Like, it's huge and great, and there's more story to it. Like, there's more interactivity because your character has a voice and, meets people and all that kind of stuff. What?
Spoilers.
Oh, I know, right? But yeah, like, you get a groove to it, and yeah, there's challenging stuff, but I like Souls games, so I like I like the challenge and overcoming that kind of stuff, I guess, and doing that kind of thing. Like, if you haven't played Hollow Knight, absolutely play Hollow Knight. If you really like Hollow Knight, you'll probably like Silk Song. So yeah, I love it. I definitely get all of the reservations people have, the criticisms of it for sure, but I'm still loving it. Oh my gosh. Loving it. And
I haven't played it, but I'm sure I will eventually. Hollow Knight, I did play that. I played it on stream. It's one of the first games I streamed, I think.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not a Souls guy, and that was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this game has been highly anticipated for such a long time.
It's like 7 years or so in the making. And I mean, they nailed the vibe. They nailed the style, the music, like the overall feel of the world feels like it's just all part of that whole universe. One of the biggest challenges people have with it is, like, in the first game in Hollow Knight, there's a technique called pogoing where you attack downwards and use it to bounce off of spikes, enemies, that kind of stuff, and it becomes pretty critical to like getting good at Hollow Knight. Your moveset in Silk Song, you don't have a direct down attack. Your down attack goes diagonal. So pogoing, which there's way more. It's no longer like a bonus to slash, like, you need to get okay with. You got to get good at pogoing in Silk Song. And for a while, that is challenging. But the way that works doesn't always have to work that way. I won't get into spoilers with it.
Whoa.
But yeah. There are ways for that to change, and that can even happen pretty early on. So even before I got to a lot of the slightly more difficult earlier on platforming challenges, I had already made that change and was like, oh, okay, no, this is doable now. This is possible. We're moving. We're cruising.
Nice.
So yeah, if you liked Hollow Knight and you haven't checked out Silk Song yet, it's $20. It's $20, and it's going to be like a 60-hour game,
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that's
so nice, especially with all the new like Switch 2 games coming out. It's like $70, and then they're releasing. Yeah, they're releasing the what is it? Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 again.
Yep.
For like $80.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah. And
games are so expensive.
And this is super not. And it's, it goes to like a small team who made it. So
I will say neither is Helldivers.
Oh yeah.
That was 40.
There you go. And
So guys, stop buying these AAA games.
Right.
Get yourself Game Pass.
Indies and double A's and Game Pass. Yeah, Silk Song's on Game Pass as well, which is dope.
Yeah.
So
I actually canceled my Game Pass because I mean, out of the 3 things you heard me read or play, been playing, none of them are on Game Pass because I just haven't been using Game Pass lately.
Yeah.
So nothing against Game Pass. Still the best deal you could get in gaming.
Yes.
Unless you're playing free games.
Yeah.
Then there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get it again. I'm just not playing anything new these days.
Yeah.
Kiko won't let me.
There you go. Exactly. Especially like some games, like you can't pause Helldivers. Some games you can't pause because they're live, and that makes it difficult.
True. Yeah, I'm not playing any games that I can pause, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Fortnite, Helldivers, Clash.
Mm-hmm. Just hold on, Kiko. Hold on.
Stop crying.
Yeah.
Grow up. So I kind of talked about what I was experiencing over the summer. How about you? Let's bookend it.
Yes.
What did you experience this summer?
This summer I only really experienced one great and incredible and amazing thing, and it still counts as summer because it was yesterday, the day before the first day of fall. So we're counting it.
Squeeze it in.
Last night my wife and I saw Bill Murray, and that's not Bill Murray. It's a band, Bilmuri, Bill Murray, live here in Charlotte. And oh man, it was so good. It was so good. Bill Murray is the group that is responsible for maybe a newer kind of music we call yardcore. It's a very surprisingly good combo of like country and hardcore / post-hardcore. Man, just do yourself a favor and watch the music video for Empty Handed, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. It's
and more.
It's the style, like the perfect representation of the musical style and the perfect representation of the like comedy and vibe of the group. The songs are real serious and actually really great, really, really well written, all that kind of stuff. But the music videos are all like goofy joke stuff. And in an interview, the frontman and like the writer for the group, Johnny Frank, who's the singer from Attack back in the day, he was talking about like why he does really goofy music videos. And he was like, man, he used to do like serious stuff, but then like I did like 1 or 2 that were like really goofy, and those were the ones that got like 10 times more views. So it's like, I'll just keep doing crazy goofy stuff like that. And that's how you have music videos that's just 2 guys riding around on ride-on lawnmowers. And there you go.
Yeah, you sent me a music video one time and I was just like, what am I watching right now?
You're watching musical greatness. So if you're out there, yeah, and you want some yardcore, I will say there are some. It's not a Christian group, so we'll put that into the mix too for in terms of recommendations and letting everybody know. But the show was awesome, absolutely phenomenal musicians. I mean, like incredibly talented people in that group, and just a ton of fun, just good vibes. Like good crowd, good crew to like be around. We had like a good little like cluster in our area. It was like, hey, we're all over mid-30s. We don't need to go crazy. We're just gonna all hang here and vibe and enjoy it, and that's great.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And that was the first concert I'd been to since before COVID, probably. So
yeah, dude. It's been a while for us too. And as you're talking about that though, I'm thinking I forgot, like, so our last episode of last season, we were asking people what they were getting into this summer. like planning to do and like give us recommendations. Somebody, I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm sorry, said they were looking forward to the new Sleep Token album.
I'm scrolling through. I don't remember where it was.
I listened to that a whole bunch while we were building this room.
Nice.
And a really good friend of mine texted me because he's at Louder Than Life, which is a big concert in Louisville, Kentucky, like right across the river.
Oh, right on.
And it's just like a ton. There's like 10 different headliners, and it's just like all day, all night concerts. It's crazy. And he messaged me some videos, and he's like, dude, I'm watching Sleep Token right now. And I'm just like, I wish I was there.
Zafira from the Discord.
Oh, yeah. Yes. So thanks for the recommendation. Their new album is amazing. And like I said, I was blasting it up here in the attic while we were building it, and I still listen to it. And yeah, Kika loves it.
Nice.
She's a fan.
Yes.
I got a picture of her in front of the TV with it on like Spotify. It's great.
That's
but yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
We did it in time. We did it pretty much on time.
Pretty much on time. So we are really good podcasters, and that's it. That's it. So speaking of experiencing stuff, I just want to drop a couple of things before we wrap up. Upcoming things, and as the new community guy, I have to tell you these. But we are bringing back game nights. Game nights are coming back in the LTN community. So join the Discord. Be on the lookout for that. We're gonna start with just a board game night once a month. We've got some game masters that are gonna have some tables ready. We're playing on BGA, maybe some tabletop sim, and if somebody wants to play Mario Kart, I'm not going to stop them, but we will be hosting a game night just with the community so everyone can come hang out and get to know one another and have fun together. Also, we have open enrollment. Is that what I want to say? Or like you can sign up to go to PAX Unplugged this year. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving. So it's not the first week of December anymore. It's the week before Thanksgiving. You want to come? I believe that's November 22nd, maybe, or 20th, somewhere in there. It's just look at the week before Thanksgiving. But sign up is open. If you go to lovethynerd.com/outreach, you'll find it. And I'll be there most likely. And I would love to have you there as well. So go there, sign up. Registration, I'm told, is $250. And that's super cheap. Mm-hmm. That's like the cheapest mission trip that you'll ever go on.
Yep.
And you can fundraise that. So that's even better. It's not out of your pocket. There are people that want to get involved with missions and they want to do that. And they will bless you and you can come to PAX. So make sure it happens. If you got any questions, reach out to myself, Joe Bragg, or Bubba. Those are all great options to reach out to. So those are the kind of events and all of that that's coming up. There will be more. So stay tuned for that. And that's going to do it. Like we said, we did it. I want to thank you for joining us while we explore what is happening in nerd culture, what we were doing this summer, a little bit of a recap, the rest of the show. The rest of the season, we'll be interviewing. Our guests will be, I don't know, all sorts of different people, like
cool people,
high-level volunteers,
yeah, and
staff, and really cool community members. You don't know unless you show up and listen to the podcast. If you want to share what you've been reading, watching, playing, and experiencing in nerd culture, a good place to do that is in the Discord, lovethynerd.com/Discord, or on Facebook, facebook.com/lovethynerd. Would love to just see what you guys are doing. Again, if you got any recommendations, like Sleep Token, I want to know. You can catch the video versions on YouTube by searching for Love Thy Nerd, and you can listen to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And the Glue Network. We're on like the top 10 on the Glue Network. If you've got a Roku TV, download the Glue app, GLU.
Get out of here. Are
God
we really?
Loves you. And yeah, no, we're in like the top like 10 or 5 streamed.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you got a Roku TV, just bring up the Glue Network, throw LTN on, and it'll shuffle through all sorts of stuff. So that's all I got to say. Guys, we appreciate you. Thanks for listening. I've been your host, Luke.
And I've been Michael.
And remember, Jesus loves you, nerd. Bye-bye.
Bye.